Evening Post, Donald Weber's office. Just a moment. Mr. Weber, Felix Golding is on the line. He says it's important.
Thank you, Jane.
Sir, that's not my name. It's...
Not now, Jane. Mr. Golding, how are you?
I'm heading out of town, my boy. The city's no place for a bachelor at Christmas.
Well, I got things under control here, sir. No need to worry.
Of course. And I wanted to speak with you before I left the city. Things didn't go well at the owners' meeting today. They voted me down.
What do you mean?
Next year, they want to close up shop.
Well, I admit that the staff here are lazy. They tried to revolt when I said we were working through Christmas. That's no reason to give up.
We're bankrupt. People want the Times or the Chronicle. They want to watch newsreels, you know that.
There are stories out there, sir. We just need...
Don, I'm leaving you in charge until the new year. I'm sure you'll carry us through as best you can. Take all your meetings and write your stories. If there's someone who can get an exclusive to save us, it's you. I'll talk to you when I get back in January.
The staff isn't going to like you jumping ship.
No, they're not. That's why you're not going to tell them.
Sir?
Not a word, Weber.
Yes, sir.
Get your feet down. It's not your desk yet.
Oh, sorry, Henry.
And put that book away. It's City Hall, not the library. Anyone come in while I was out?
Oh, you know, a couple of guys in masks with guns.
What?
They looked a bit shady.
All right, knock it off.
But they said they were just here to clean the windows, so that was a relief.
I said, knock it off. Don't be such a smartass. This is an important job.
This is a meaningless job. I could leave the sign-in book on the table and go to the movies. So, who watches the building when you're not here?
Lauren is on the 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. shift.
The graveyard shift.
Yeah, but don't call it that around him.
Why not?
The man is 87. Why do you think? What the?
Something fell. Someone fell.
Where'd he come from?
I'm guessing one of the balconies over your head. How long have you worked here and you never looked up?
Quit it! Max, check him. See if you recognize him.
He's face down, and Mother wouldn't recognize him.
Check his wallet.
All right.
Don't step in the blood.
Thanks, Henry.
Please, girls, stand back.
What is it? What happened?
Henry.
Yeah?
It's the mayor.
Catherine Grant is on the line. She says it's an emergency.
Okay. What is it, Kate? Christ! Jane! Call the printer! Tell them to hold everything!
But they've already printed. They're shipping them out now. And I'm Margaret.
Well, tell them to stop and bring them all back.
What happened?
Just do it! And tell them to start pulling off the front pages. We're replacing them.
Fine.
Oh, this is the story we need. It's going to be huge. Interviews with witnesses. Kate can start those. And photos! Photos! Jane!
Margaret. My name is Margaret.
Get Peterson to meet Catherine at City Hall with his camera. Tell him if he doesn't get me a picture of the dead body, I'm going to kill him and take a picture of his dead body.
Anything else?
No. Oh, wait! Get my coat. I'm heading down there.
Get your own damn coat.
Excuse me. Look, pardon me, please. Look, I'm a reporter. Move! Thank you.
Don, over here.
Kate, what are you doing outside? Why aren't you with the body?
The police threw everyone out. Said it was getting too crowded. Half the force is in there.
Where's Peterson?
He dropped off the camera.
He was supposed to take pictures.
He was at his daughter's wedding. I told him I'd take the picture so he could go back.
Fine, I'll let it go. You got the pictures?
You bet.
All right. They're holding the printers. Brief me on the way and I'll write the story while you develop the photos.
Why do you think the ambulance is rushing off like that? They think they can bring him back to life?
Probably just don't want to get crowded by the reporters.
Well, since the police closed the building, do you think we can go home early?
What's wrong with you? A man just died.
Yeah, and you're telling me it was his decision. If that's the case, then I respect his choice and respectfully request the day off.
I'm not the only one telling you. The cops agree.
Yeah, I know.
And they pulled the suicide note out of his jacket.
Yeah, I know.
And it was signed at the bottom, Mayor George Pollock.
I know.
So?
So I still don't think he killed himself.
You know, you're right.
I am?
Yeah. You should take the rest of the day off. I'll finish the shift myself. You go. Have a Merry Christmas.
Mr. Weber, will you need me any more this evening?
No, Jane, you can go. Ah, Merry Christmas. Jeez, that girl has no sense of humor.
I'm going too.
No, you can't go yet. I need you to find some pictures for the story about the variety special tomorrow.
Why?
KCBH paid for the front page, and they want a photo. One of the commissioner in uniform. With his wife, if you got it.
So find it yourself.
I don't know where they are.
Those cabinets' middle drawers.
But, fine. Do you think it's strange that the police settled on suicide so quick?
No.
Doesn't feel screwy at all?
What's your point, Webb?
The crowd that was there and how the police kicked everyone out so quickly. Someone could have got by without being noticed. And just because the mayor didn't scream, it doesn't mean he wasn't murdered.
Did you find your photo yet?
What? Oh yeah. This one will do.
Good. Now I'm going home.
What about the mayor?
His problems are over. But I've got a husband waiting with what is now probably a very cold dinner. Good night.
Fine, but the story isn't done. I promise you, it's going to be the biggest story this paper's ever seen. Big exclusive. It'll put us on top.
Webb,
Yes?
go home.
You sound like my mother.
Good. Merry Christmas.
Friggin' snow. Always friggin' falling where it ain't friggin' wanted. Friggin' bars closing early on friggin' holidays. Hey, you wanna go find a drink, ladies?
Not a chance. Smells like you've had enough for everybody.
Oh, very funny. I'll have a very clever reply in the morning.
You all right, pal?
How could you smell through that perfume?
What?
That's what I should have said to the girl. Hey girl, how? Oh, she's gone. Fine, it wasn't a very good line anyway. I broke something, didn't I?
You look familiar. Have we met?
Are you a bartender?
No, I'm a newspaper man.
Then I don't want to meet you. Good night.
Hey, aren't you a security guard at City Hall?
Okay, now tell me what number I'm thinking of.
No, I'm serious.
Well, I'm drunk. What do you want? Yes, I work at City Hall. Yes, the mayor died this afternoon. No, I didn't kill him. Yes, I would like another whiskey. No, I don't want ice in my whiskey, thank you.
Can I buy you a drink?
Absolutely.
Sugar?
What'd you call me?
Just drink this. Now, you were watching the doors the whole afternoon before the mayor died. So if someone came in to kill him, you would have seen whoever it was.
If I was watching, yeah.
Isn't that your job?
It's not my job yet. Henry doesn't retire until January. Till then, I'm a junior mindless security guard.
Jeez, how did someone like you even get this job?
Someone like me? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you're a drunken twit.
Look, I didn't want the job. My father got it for me. He thinks I should start the same way he got started.
Started where?
Police department. Security guard was his first job.
Where is he now?
Police commissioner.
Your walk-in son? Wait. Could you give me a meeting with him?
Why would you want to talk to him?
I want to interview him. Get an exclusive.
Well, you could take my place tomorrow. I'm supposed to go with them to Albany in the morning. To Aunt Millie's house. Oh.
Where the whole family is going?
Yeah.
Your house is going to be empty.
Yeah. So, you want to take my place?
Does your father work a lot?
Never stops. Usually takes half his office home with him. So, do you want to take my place or not?
Not a chance. But it's been wonderful talking to you. There's the door.
What?
The door, it's over there. Goodbye.
That's it?
Well, unless you know who killed the mayor.
No.
Then there's the door. Shh, be quiet. We don't want to be caught here.
We aren't doing anything illegal, are we?
Of course not.
Why did you do that?
Look, we had to get in. Wait, I think I can reach the ledge.
What if someone hears?
No one is home. The whole family is in Albany. They won't be back until tonight.
Does Golding know you're off on another wild chase?
Golding is out of town too, and he'd want me finding an exclusive for the paper.
An exclusive, like reporters caught in Christmas burglary?
The mayor is dead. It doesn't get much bigger than that.
How is this connected to the mayor?
I think the police might not be telling the whole truth about the mayor's death. They're covering for someone.
The whole department is in on it?
Well, that's what we're here to find out.
What does this house have to do with the department?
It's the police commissioner's house.
Are you insane?
Keep your voice down.
You pulled me away from my children on Christmas morning to make me an accessory to burglary in the house of the police commissioner?
Saying it won't make it untrue.
I hate you. I'm done with it. I quit.
But quit later. Look, you're here now, so help me find his files on the mayor. Max said he takes his work home.
I hate you.
Stop repeating yourself and look in that room. There should be a briefcase with a case file somewhere.
Oh, this is exactly how I wanted to spend my Christmas morning. I didn't want to see my family opening gifts. I wanted to be skulking around the police commissioner's house. Oh, wait, I think I found it. Webb, I've got it. Webb!
Hey, I'm here. Did you find it?
Yeah, where did you go?
Just checking another room. Hand it over. It's locked.
Well, we tried. Let's go.
Fine, let's go.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing else we can do here. Look, let's go out the same window.
Wait. Why are you still holding the briefcase?
I'm taking it with us.
Don't you dare.
I told you, we needed to look through it.
But it's locked.
So we'll open it up at the office.
You're making my life miserable on purpose, aren't you?
Look, stop hopping and climb out the window.
You're going to prison for life. Did you know that?
And now you will too. Did you know that?
I hate you.
What are you, writing?
My novel. I need to get it published and get rich so that I can stop working for you. It's for my own good.
I found a crowbar.
Good for you.
Help me open the case.
You stole it. You open it.
All right. Got it.
Well? What is it? Webb, what is it?
I can't believe it.
What is it?
I thought you were writing a novel.
Just tell me what's in the case.
I won't tell you if you're not part of this story. Are you going to help me, or am I investigating alone?
Fine, I'm in.
All right. There's nothing.
What?
Nothing. No files, just a newspaper. And it's the Chronicle. Must have taken the files with him.
I refuse to help you.
But I did find this very interesting list in the bedroom.
What list?
Are you going to help me?
Just get on with it.
Fine. Listen. 10 o'clock meeting of City Council, noon lunch with Josephine, 3 o'clock meeting with Walken, 4 o'clock appointment.
What is that?
It's the mayor's schedule for yesterday.
And this is proof of a cover-up.
The only people who need the mayor's schedule are himself and his secretary, and perhaps his wife. You notice who is scheduled to meet him at 3 o'clock?
Walken, the police commissioner.
And the mayor died just before 4 o'clock.
So this means... what exactly?
The police commissioner murdered the mayor.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
If he were going to kill himself, why would he have a meeting scheduled?
It's the mayor, and he's the police commissioner. Surely they have meetings almost every day. And if he did kill the mayor and was trying to cover his tracks, wouldn't he want to get rid of the evidence that says he had the meeting?
This was just stuffed into the book. There was a bookmark on a different page. I think his wife came in and he had to hide it. He just hadn't got the chance to destroy it. I imagine he removed the original from the mayor's office after he killed him.
What about his secretary? The police commissioner would have his own appointment book with a schedule of meetings.
Yes, he would.
And that would be in his office at the police headquarters.
Yes, it would.
And you want to sneak into police headquarters in the middle of the day to find it, don't you?
It's like I don't even need to be in the room, Kate.
I hate you.
Are you this angry with your husband?
David doesn't ask me to commit a felony every 2 minutes. This is never going to work.
Sure it is. Just have confidence.
You look ridiculous in that uniform.
No, I don't. And it feels very natural. Perhaps I should have been a police officer.
You're too much of a criminal.
Possibly. Okay, I'll come in after you. Just keep him distracted enough so he doesn't notice me. Remember, be alluring.
Never use that word again.
Afternoon. What have we here?
I'm sorry, but a wind picked up and I just got all shivering. Could I rest up in here for a while?
Of course. Let me get you a chair.
Such a gentleman. Thank you.
There you are, ma'am.
Why, thank you, sir.
Oh, hold on there. You forgot to sign in.
Who, me?
Of course you. Over here. Use the pencil. Thank you, Officer Eisenhower? Are you related to...
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Have a nice evening.
And same to you.
Amateurs. You know, ma'am, these young officers have no sense.
Is that so?
Oh, don't get me started.
I'll be sure not to.
But let me tell you, there was this one time... Do you mind if I sit down here?
I can't think of a reason why not.
In the Depression, before the war, I was the youngest sergeant on the force. I had planned to join up, but with this leg, they wouldn't have me. So they put me on the filing system. Now that is interesting work. And then there was this time a rat got in. I explained to you how important it is to keep those files organized.
Yes, you surely did.
Well, you can imagine what sort of problems a rat could cause. He chewed through half the red tags, and only the red tags. It was as if you hated the robbery division, just wanted to mess up their files. I did tell you that red are for robbery.
Yes.
And green is for murders? Isn't that backwards? I've told them that red should be for murders, but they won't listen.
You're under arrest.
What is this all about?
We caught a reporter trying to break into the commissioner's office. This woman is his accomplice.
That is hog swill. How could you say that?
He told us you're Catherine Grant, and you're his secretary.
He said what? Oh, that slimy, two-faced, useless piece of...
What happened to your accent?
What? Oh, shit.
I'll be sending in a requisition to change our filing system. None of the information you gathered will do you any good, you temptress.
What information?
I'm not talking to you.
Well, don't you want to know what I found out? Kate?
Guard! Can I be put into a cell that doesn't face this treacherous toad?
Why am I treacherous?
Why am I your secretary?
Oh, look, I couldn't think of any other way to get you in here.
I didn't need to be in here.
But I need to tell you what I found out.
I don't want to hear it. I'm done with your ridiculous conspiracy theories. I'll call David and he'll come get me out of here.
David? No. Look, I need you to call Jane. She has to come down and bail us out.
She's your secretary. You call her.
No, I need to call Golding to let him know we're onto a big story.
We're not onto a big story. We're under arrest.
It'll all be worth it. I was at the commissioner's office.
I don't want to hear it.
But I know where the appointment book is now. The commissioner carries it with him.
And you're going to get it out of his coat pocket?
Well, I can't, but if you put on that red dress you own and approach him...
Stop. Don't you dare say what I think you're going to.
But it's all for this story.
I'll do it on one condition. Just tell me, what is your secretary's name?
Jane.
All right, that's it. Guard!
What's it?
I'm not working with someone who drags me away from my family, throws me into difficult, often illegal situations, and refuses to learn the name of his own secretary. I quit.
You can't be serious.
I am.
You weren't the first 5 times?
The first 5 times I wasn't in jail.
Hey, what's all the hollering for?
I wanted to apologize for deceiving you.
Oh, jeez.
It was all a huge mistake. If you could see it in your heart, I'd just like to call my husband and put this whole mess behind me.
Well, as it is Christmas.
Thank you.
Oh, ask Jane to bring my coat, too. This uniform isn't...
I'm calling my husband. You're on your own.
But you're never serious about quitting.
I am this time. You've taken things too far.
Fine. Call Margaret and ask her to bring my coat.
The phone is this way, miss.
Goodbye, Weber.
Kate? Kate!
That's all, Mr. Weber. You've certainly got powerful friends.
Thank you.
Goes without saying that you aren't allowed within 100 feet of this building, right?
What else is new?
You seem a bit down, or are you all right?
My newspaper is going under. I let a terrific story slip through my fingers, and the bad guy is just going to get away.
You're definitely not departmental material.
What's that supposed to mean?
Police department wouldn't let a guilty man get away.
So what do you do when you've got no solid evidence and no leads?
Good evening, and welcome to the
Get
Crime Unit.
a confession.
Our Christmas special this year is for our men in uniform, the boys in blue. Later in the program, we'll be talking to the police commissioner, Michael Walken, and his lovely wife.
That's it!
Coming up now is the Philharmonic Orchestra performing the Blue Danube Waltz.
Welcome to KCBH. How may I help you?
Where is the commissioner?
He's waiting by the broadcast room, but you can't go back there. Hey!
Just try and stop me.
Hey, come back here.
Commissioner! Commissioner Walken!
He's gone to the washroom. I'm his wife. Can I help you?
I am investigating the death of the mayor. I have some questions for the commissioner.
You have questions for him? Isn't that a bit backwards?
We'll see how backwards everything is. Just wait until I talk to your husband. He has a lot of explaining to do.
Well, here you are then.
What?
Is there a problem, Gwen?
Who are you?
I'm Michael Walken. Who are you?
But you're in a wheelchair.
Yes, since yesterday. It's that damn cat's fault.
Oh, stop blaming Cornelius, Michael. You shouldn't have been on the roof.
But how did you kill the mayor?
What?
What are you talking about? Who are you?
I'm investigating the mayor's death. How did you get to your meeting with the mayor yesterday at 3 o'clock?
I had a meeting scheduled a long time ago, but I was in the hospital. How do you know about that?
I found your copy of the mayor's schedule.
The one in my house?
You're the one who broke in.
Well, this has been a very illuminating discussion. I apologize for any false accusations, and I'll be making my way out now.
Hold on. You've got some explaining to do. Hey, come back here.
Catherine! Kate! Open up! I've come to apologize. I've given up on the case.
Honestly?
Of course.
You realize it was a ridiculous theory without any basis in fact?
No, but the commissioner is in a wheelchair.
What?
It happened in the morning, a few hours before the mayor died. No one reported on it.
Then who's your new suspect?
It could be anyone. Could be suicide. It could have been Jane for all I know. Wait. Don't close the door again. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
You must be cold. Come in. Can I get you a drink?
Some whiskey?
In here.
The paper is going under.
What?
Golding called me yesterday morning. The owners are giving up. They're going to shut down and auction off the building and everything in it.
I suppose that it was only a matter of time. Here. To the Post.
The Post. The story of the mayor's suicide, even with the pictures, it won't be enough to save the paper. It's not an exclusive like the murder would have been.
That was why you were so excited?
You've got to admit, Commissioner murders mayor sounds a lot better than mayor kills self. And the murderer would have been all ours.
Go with popular mayor dies tragically. It's a better headline.
If he really did kill himself, I still don't know why.
I guess we'll never know.
I was supposed to interview the mayor at one point. Golding set it up for me, but it was canceled last week.
When was it supposed to be?
The day he died. Well, that afternoon, in fact.
Imagine if he hadn't canceled. You might have been coming into the building at just the right moment. That would have been an exclusive. Too bad. I'll admit I was excited with your idea at first. Are you sure it's impossible?
Well, you mean just because the man is in a wheelchair? Yes, it's impossible. Something Max told me while he complained about his job was that the elevator they installed hasn't worked since before the war. Unless an accomplice carried him up, no hope.
Could have been someone else?
Only someone who knew the mayor personally could have written the suicide note. He was only friends with a few wealthy people, the same people who leave the city during the holidays. Would have been a good exclusive.
It would have saved the paper. Golding would have been happy.
True. Very true. He would have been very happy.
What is it?
Come with me.
No.
No, just to the office. I can prove everything.
Prove everything what? Weber, come back! Prove what? You can't believe this.
I'm positive. We'll check his office. I'll bet your entire salary that there is some chloroform in Golding's office.
Wasn't Golding out of town?
He said he was, but I don't know where he was calling from. Shine that light. I can pick the lock.
But why would he have done it?
Because it's news.
Mr. Golding.
Catherine. Donald, come in.
What are you going to do?
I have a gun, Mrs. Grant. It's not up for debate. Close the door. Sit down. You really need to be quieter while committing burglary, Don. I've never been surprised to get a call from jail.
You mean he's right? You killed the mayor?
Yes.
Why?
It's a great story.
And if Don's appointment hadn't been cancelled, he would have been there just when I pushed him over the ledge.
You killed a man just to make a headline?
It's as good a reason as any. Popular mayor dies tragically. Sounds good, doesn't it?
I think newspaper owner murders mayor for headlines sounds better.
As always, Catherine, you are right. I had intended Don to get the exclusive on the mayor's suicide. But when God closes a door, he opens a window. This is the exclusive that will save the paper.
What?
The Evening Post has been my life's work. It won't die. Get your camera, Catherine. Donald, start the dictaphone. You will have the exclusive story. So, it was my mother's dissatisfaction with me at every turn, and the absence of my father, that turned me into the power-seeking man I am today. The mayor wanted to silence the newspapers, remove the press room in City Hall. He was an obstacle that had to be overcome. There was only one option. Stop the tape. How'd that sound?
Tragic, but believable.
Is it true?
Does it matter? Don already said it sounded believable. There won't be anyone saying otherwise.
What do you mean?
If you play this right, the Post will be the top paper in the country. A major crime solved right under its own roof. Or you could ruin everything. The paper will crumble. You'll be nothing more than those lucky reporters who fell into a big story.
What are you going to do, sir?
That is my business. You need to transcribe those tapes and develop those photos, then call the police. If you hurry, you can still make the morning edition. Now get out.
What do we do?
Exactly as he says. The best story is the true story.
But the truth is that...
The truth is that we uncovered a murderer, and in the process, we saved our jobs and saved the paper.
How can it be right?
It doesn't have to be right. It's the news. It's the truth.
Why did he lock the door?